Hello, good evening. 9:01 p.m. in Asia, Philippines, Indonesia, 8 p.m. in Thailand, Vietnam. And here we go again. Yes, here we go again. Another, latest news. Yeah, latest news. Very interesting, very intriguing, and last but not least, completely funny. Hello, Douglas. Hello, Douglas. I'm great. I'm just telling some latest news as to what I heard in the afternoon. The rain is here. Okay, it's good for your farm. Then you don't have to water so much. And like, like all plants that needs water, it will be very good. Because why? You'll have a lot of green leaves and the plant will be very healthy because they got sufficient water and with it comes mineral together. So let it rain. Just don't get into the bad situation where it start to flood. Then it'll be okay. Right? And here we go. What is it all about? What is it all about? Well, in the afternoon, while I was asleep, I took my nap. Someone go live streaming. Someone went live streaming. And what did the verse says? I'm just giving her information and she is saying that I'm comparing her to the teacher. You have nothing to compare. You got 1,000 Xerox certificate. What is it for? It's totally useless, right? And why are you comparing the teacher to you? Basically, it's not about you. Because you're so stupid. You don't know what I'm talking about. We are talking about what? Government sponsorship. And you mean you're getting government sponsorship for what the fuck? What is it all about? Yeah, you're Big John. Oh, we got to call him Big John now because somehow we found out that not only that he owns you to be the mistress. The fella owns also Edith also, isn't it? Wow. So it's a joy for him. It's a joy for him. A package deal, 2-in-1, mother and daughter, to be the mistress together. Wow. Hey, you can't find a man for yourself and you can't find one for your mom. So you got to share the Big John. Dear John, how lucky you are. Dear John, I have 2 wives, 2 mistress and what? How can he be wives? You already married what, right, John? Big John? Right, Big John? You already married, isn't it? So now, you got the mother as the mistress and the daughter together with you as the mistress together. That is called double whammy because you have 2. Wow. So who is going to sit on the face and who is going to be screwed at the bottom there? Big John, can you explain to me? Should you go join the harem club and then you know how to do all the performance, right? You know what? You don't know? Wow. You don't know? I got one idea. You go ask Taliban how to teach you. Taliban can teach you, John. Taliban knows all. They're very good at it. Yeah, you go to Afghanistan, get the Taliban to get involved, and they are very good at it. Now you know what is it all about, isn't it? Wow. How come? Oh, are you so desperate? Oh, no, because John got a big apple. John got a big apple, right? Big Mac, apple, right? Yes, correct. Big Mac, big apple, right? And the fella got big one between his legs or between the hips, right? So now, tell me, which part of him that you are too so excited all about? Don't suffocate him, right? Give him some space to breathe. Oh, I got to hold on to the nose also to tell him to hold on to the nose because it's so stinky. Oh, you think you smell nice? You think you smell nice? Wow. That is amazing, isn't it? Right? So now what are you comparing? Why are you comparing? What have you got to compare? First, your mama is already a mistress to Big John, right? So there's nothing to compare. So you also look at Big John also. So what have you got to compare to Big John together with your mama? Oh, fun, isn't it? I get it. Desperate. So you can have it together. 3 in 1, right? So now you tell me, what is all the government sponsorship all about that you do not understand that you say I'm comparing the teacher to you? What is it all about the comparison? I give you an example as to how to get it, as to how to make use of it. Why are you comparing it? Why are you so stupid? Dirty Buddha, ugly one. You never get into your head, isn't it? Because you cannot understand what I'm talking, isn't it? So if you don't understand, go get someone or get your mama to teach you that they can make you understand. Or maybe John go to under the stand and then shove it inside you. So you understand. Funny, isn't it? So ridiculous, isn't it? You never knew what I'm talking about. You never know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm describing to. And you want to compare it to the teacher? Okay, very easy. How come your mom didn't teach you how to behave? Like you want to tell the teacher to tell me how to behave. Nobody tell me how to behave. Nobody have got the right to tell me how to behave. You mean you can tell me how to behave? You must be totally lost, isn't it? You must be totally stupid, isn't it? No wonder your mom teach you all the dirty things, isn't it? Teach you to be so bad in to talk about other people's lives also, isn't it? About other people's sex life also, isn't it? So now you are the mistress and your mom is together with the mistress, together with you, with John and so on. What is it all about? What is it all about? Tell me. Tell me. You can't tell me what. You got no ideas what. Right? And you know what I'm talking about what. And you got, say I compare you to the teacher. Who is the daughter that want to get into the doctorate degree? You don't know about it, isn't it? But you can talk about it, isn't it? And you talk about the father that is under benefits, what? To sponsor the daughter? Got enough money? Are you sure? Like you, from the PWD? You mean you got enough money to go traveling? That's why you beg for money, isn't it? Oh, pussy's photo also for money, isn't it? Oh, yeah. John did it. It's in his streaming. You can find it. I posted it up. I posted it somewhere in my community page a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Photo of pussy Pussy photo for sale. Right? And where did the fella get it from? Whose one does it belongs to now? Is it Idita one? Or is it yours one? And one? Because both of you now belongs to him, right? Very good. Very clever man. Getting two in one. What? Why not? Wow. Why not? Solve all the problem, isn't it? Right? Hilarious, isn't it? Not true? Then I got to dig my ears and make sure that I listen to the correct thing. Because that is what I heard, isn't it? But my ears are not blocked. They are perfect. I can hear everything. Both ears also. I can hear the waterfall in my garden out there. And I can also listen to the fan that's blowing behind me. Wow, but you don't get all the sounds, isn't it? Because what? It's muffled, right? But you don't know what is also called muffled, isn't it? Correct or not? So now, why did you jump to the conclusion as to we are comparing you and your mom to the teacher? First of all, your mom also cannot teach you English, cannot teach you the correct English. So you can't speak English properly, you can't write properly, and you cannot pronounce properly, right? So if you cannot, you cannot understand English, you cannot write proper one, and you cannot pronounce it correctly, what the hell do you know about? What the hell you know about comparison? What the hell you are telling the teacher that I got to behave? You mean I got to behave? And then you can get all the choice of what? Blowing your mind off other people, bad mouthing everything, talking nonsense over the internet. Yeah. What did you say out there? You know what you said. You know what you lies from the house, from one house to two house to now the third house, and then too noisy, a nuisance to you, and then you want to build one up in the mountain with John, Big John. Wow, and then you got the visa, you want to get the visa, you cannot get the visa, and then you say, Big John got to come to your country a few times before you can go back to where? Holland. Oh, you must be so stupid, isn't it? You don't know anything about it, isn't it? Let me teach you about visa. Right? You want to go to you want to go to where? Holland, Netherlands, to where John, isn't it? First, very simple. First, you go to the registrar of marriage there. You tell the officer there, I want a certificate for a mistress certificate. Because I and John, Big John, is already engaged. We are mistress. I'm the mistress. And can you give me a certificate or documents so that I can go to the embassy in the Netherlands, that is in Philippines, and apply for a visa. But remember to take your passport with you, and you got to have a minimum of 3 months. 3 months. Minimum of 3 months. If you don't have minimum of 3 months, you cannot qualify, right? Then you apply, then you can fly to the Netherlands and go meet up with your Big John. You don't do, then what the hell you can't listen to my channel for? I teach you, you don't listen, and then you tell me to behave. What the hell are you trying to tell me? Poodle noodles? Completely stupid are you? If you want to listen and you want to take my advice, then you do what I tell you to do. Don't question what I said. Don't answer anything at all. Don't tell me to behave. And don't compare the teacher to your mama. Because you got no idea. I give you all the ideas. I tell you how to do it. Why don't you do it? Because if you don't do it, then you start to compare. Then you start to talk nonsense, and nobody believes you. Who the hell want to listen to your, what, silliness, stupidity? I'm giving you what? I'm giving you free knowledge, not free one. If some people ask me, I say I got no time. I always tell them I got no time. Now I got the time, I tell you, and you don't believe me. Oh, if you don't believe me, what the hell do you listen to my channel for? Why do you question me? Why do you ask me to behave? Huh? Must be totally stupid, isn't it? Because you got no brains. I teach you. You do what I teach you. Then you will get it correct. You don't understand? Too bad. I can't help you. Then don't listen. Don't come here and listen. Because the more you listen, the more angry you get, the more madness in your head, and you become totally stupid if you don't listen. Right? If you don't listen, then you become very stupid. And what the hell you come to my channel and listen for? Well, it was for sale. Oh, if you find in my community page, there's certain people out there that deny that Pussy's photo for sale. The fella said the channel belongs to John Boo. But the channel that answers to all the Pussy's for sales one happens to be John Boon. And the fella questioned him, and he's deny, and he typed up so many of it, all of it, and he denied all of it, and he said, no, it's John Boo, not John Boon. So if you deny it always, that means you're doing it. Very simple. There's facts, and how did the hell they go find a channel where they want to talk about it and they want to buy the Pussy for sale photo? Right? Human beings are not stupid. They find it out. That's why they ask him, and he denied it. And we know whose pussy the place is selling. Hello, Douglas. Captain Billy Jack is here. Who is John? Oh. This is Big John. Excuse me. This is Big John. That is the, what is that? Is Poodle Noodle. Poodle Noodle Keeper. Poodle Noodles. Companion. So the fella is the John, the Bone, and the Bean. And the fella, I put it out there in the community page also. Fake streaming, AI one. We all know. Hello, Mommy May. I had a mom and daughter in Vegas 2001. It was very weird experience. Monster, you're hilarious. Yes, me too, but the daughter was 60 years old at that time. Oh my God, the daughter was 60 years old. What about the mom then? For fuck's sake, the weather is bad here today. Wi-Fi is shit. Oh, I'll buy 5 pesos of that stuff. Wow. I don't know that some of you out there will be interested in this subject also today that I'm talking about. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Monster, mother and daughter together. This one is a one in a lifetime experience. You don't get it twice. You can only do it once. After that, you don't want anymore. Oh. That is hilarious of you, isn't it? Monster. And then at the same time, Billy Jack also says, the fella got one that the daughter is 60 years old. Wow. Basically, if you were to ask me, I think it's more educational than anything else. Not about performance or having all the night, yeah, throughout the night. You know why? Because this is one experience you never had in a lifetime. Where on earth can you find mother and daughter together having you for fun together at the same time? Wow! But now, like I listen in the afternoon, and if I'm not mistaken, exactly, I heard it. And when I heard it, I said, oh my God, mother and daughter, own one guy, The guy owned them, both of them together, and both of them are mistress, one older one and one younger one. Wow, lucky Big John, you're damn lucky, to have both the mother and daughter as your mistress. Where on earth can you find it? I want to know. Can you introduce me to one? Can you find me another one? But I want younger one. I don't want old one. Maybe the mother is about 40 plus, the daughter about 20 plus. No below 18, because then I'll be in trouble. No below 18, I'll be in trouble. I want above 21, so to be on the safe side. Never mind if the mother is 40. Well, this is all about fun, isn't it? And where can you find it? I guess in the Philippines. I guess in the Philippines you can find it. Yeah, I did talk about it some time ago. What is it all about? The mother or the parents that sold off the daughter, and in the package deal, they go off together because they got to teach the daughter too how to do, how to perform. And knowing that the daughter is completely innocent, first timer, the mom got to teach because why? It's being paid. And you get double whammy. Oh my goodness. Don't get angry with me. If you come to my channel and listen and you get angry and get upset, that is your problem, I'm just telling the story the way I want to tell. And if it hurts your ass, get your ass off my channel. Don't come and listen. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm just having some fun here. And don't get upset. Don't get angry. Don't get yourself screwed up for nothing. I'm just having a little bit of fun. And when I have fun, I enjoy what I'm talking about. And I love what I do best. That is to talk about all these garbages that is happening out there. And when it happens and when I come across it, you mean to tell me that I'm not supposed to talk about it? Just keep quiet and make don't know? You forget what I say always. Your business is my business. And you don't get into my business, which is none of your business. Because when you get into my business, it's all about your business and minding your business. You never get it, right? I don't know. Right? And if you cannot get it, don't get involved in my business. Because it's hilarious. So now should I behave or not? What have I got to behave? What did I say that I need to behave? You mean I cannot tell stories? You mean in stories I got to behave? And you mean in stories I got to tell the thing like you tell the thing like stupid thing all? Make no sense, no brain? I'm just having fun. I'm just telling exactly as what I want to tell. But knowing you that got no brains, definitely everything is wrong. Everything is wrong with whatever I say, isn't it? So if everything is wrong with whatever I say, what the hell you come to my channel and listen and then you get upset and you tell me to behave? What about you? What about your mama that teach you all the silly things to talk about? All the words to attack about the children and so on? Even unborn. You forgot or you forget? Or should I remind you? I like to remind you what you did before like all the voodoo things about someone's daughter, that you burn the shoe, the clothing, and whatever, and then you say, wow, 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 like a mad woman over the thing that you're burning. Are you so mad? Or what is that? Did the devil souls went inside your body and then teach you how to do all this kind of stupid thing? Like voodoo and so on? Whoa! You must be so scary that nobody wants you. That's why your name is Scary Scared. Right? Correct or not? Because you're damn scary, what? You do all the voodoo thing, like a mad fellow, what? And then you burn all the thing, because you don't like the fellow, what? Right? Why? Why do they do it? Or you forgot that we know about it, isn't it? And you forgot that you went to the cemetery and get cheers also, isn't it? Wow. Should I re-upload it for you to see? Should I re-upload it for you to see or not? Because you're so crazy, isn't it? So mad, isn't it? So much of anger and so much of hate, isn't it? If you got so much of it, why not I tell you? Why not? When I tell you, then you can understand what? Then you can remember what? Then you can recall what? Right? You can't recall. You cannot remember. If you can't recall and you cannot remember, then you're a bubblehead, isn't it? What goes inside there is nothing, what? After you explode, no more, what? No more knowledge, what? You cannot remember anything you say. You cannot remember anything you stream about. All you know is that you keep on bashing everybody, keep on bad-mouthing everybody, keep on attacking everybody, and you say, I attack you? Did you get hurt? Did you die? Did you bleed? None, isn't it? So, if it never happens to you, what is wrong with you? Then you are insane, isn't it? Like I said earlier today in the morning. What is that? What is that? Maestro Mania? Maestro Mania? Right? People with insane brain, like you. I know you did not read everything. But what happened when you're young? What happened when you're young? What? Did you get mistreated? Did you get abused? Are you being subject to what? Torture or whatever that is happening in your house, with your mom and your dad and so on? If it happens, then you got to report, because this kind of thing cannot happen. It's not right. You can make a report that you're being tortured in your house, you're being tortured by your parents or whatever. You better go report or ask your relative a report for you also. Because then you become crazy, what? You become mad. You don't know. You become unsafe. Then you frightened. That's why you always say, are you scared? Because you are scared. Isn't that true? If not, why do you use the word scared? You are really scared. What did happen to you when you're young? What really happened to you? Oh, by the way, I study psychology. You don't know, isn't it? Now you know. I study psychology. And I know. That's why I can give you all the clips out there and tell you exactly what's happening to your head, what's happening to your brain. Upload a Scary Scared Hits vlog. I don't know. I don't have yet. But I can tell you, she sings like a frog, hoping that the prince will come to her rescue because she wants to be the princess. And now that the princess got kicked out from the relative house because she's being too noisy and a nuisance, live streaming 3 a.m. in the morning when everyone is sleeping, she goes live streaming and then disturbing the peaceful nights. When all of them are sleeping, she is streaming and screaming her head off. What is wrong with her? Why 3 a.m. in the morning? Nobody does it. I also don't do it. Brad was abused by his brother before he shows the nice lady where he touches him on the doll. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to know. That is nice to know. Wow. So now we know that he is also being abused. Like this one, the princess. And also, if not, how come her thinking is like this? And always say, are you scared? If she is not scared, why does she use that word? Nobody uses the word commonly as a common word that is being used most of the time. I also don't tell people I'm scared. I also then ask people, are you scared? But she asks. That's why I think during her earlier and younger age that she is being abused by both the parents. If not, why did she use the word? And for your information, Ugliest Princess, you can find the whole thing about your sickness and how your brains works in my community page. I posted it out there, Maestromania, and it exactly describes to you your situation, how it happens, and what that triggers you to behave like this, and the symptoms of it. You can find everything, 6 pages. I print it all out for you so you can read it, so you can understand your own brains what is wrong with it. Rather than you tell me to behave and to question the teacher that you don't know what we are talking about, and you're talking about what? John, apple, what is it all about? Who cares about whether he got apple or he got a big John? Why have you got to tell us that? You mean it's important to us? You must be damn stupid, isn't it? Oh, my 8 p.m. short videos will be very interesting for you. Yeah, 1.5 hours ago, it's already uploaded. Yes, so much of love, right? Right, Princess and Frank? Correct or not? Princess and Frank, isn't it? Wow. But now you got John as your keeper, right? Because you're the mistress. And including that is also another woman by the name Edith. Oh, right? You know who? You know whose name what, that one? You know whose name what? Other than you? Mary Ann. Right? So now that you know everything that you need to know, what else are you going to tell me? When are you going to tell me to behave again? Why should I behave? You mean I cannot tell story as the way I like to tell? What is wrong with my story that I got to behave? What did I say that insulted you, make you upset, make you screwed up your brain that you tell me to behave? What is wrong with you? You don't like my story, don't come to my channel. Don't listen to what I got to say. And if you come to my channel and listen what I got to say and you get yourself screwed up and you can't tell me to behave, what the fuck you are? Who the hell want to listen to you? You mean I got to listen to you? I tell more story about you. I'll tell even more. And I like to tell the kind of stories that your brain can come up with. Because you're totally screwed. You don't know what you're talking about. And exactly as you do not know what you're talking about, you don't know what I'm trying to explain out there. That is exactly what you are. Cannot understand at all what I say is. If you can understand what I say, you wouldn't be questioning me, questioning the teacher, telling me to behave. And what the fuck do I care about you? What the fuck do I care about you? fun, isn't it? And fun is all that you want, isn't it? So when you have all the fun together with your mama, together with Big John, so like you will always like to tell people, adultery, aren't you committing one now? Are you not committing one yourself, including your mama together with you? Wow, that is awesome, isn't it? Mother and daughter one, and only one man. Wow, he must be a lucky John, right? And so lucky that he gets to enjoy both of it, right? And what is wrong? That you are committing adultery, and you call other people, huh? That commits adultery too out there. You know who you are talking about, right? Exactly as you know who you're talking about, you're also one of them, isn't it? No wonder you can say that, oh, the one up in Vietnam is committing adultery. The one in, where is it? Dumaguete is committing adultery. But you're not committing, isn't it? But then how come you become the mistress of John, including your mom? Can you answer that question? Can you answer the question? You cannot, isn't it? Because you know you're one, isn't it? So why do you want to call other people adulterous when you are one yourself? We all know that you're one. We all know that together with your mama, that is also one. And did your mama tell you to behave? Did your mama teach you how to be a good woman, a good girl? Or did she teach you to be together like her? No wonder you're two together in one relationship, three people one. Two women sharing one man. And you know what is it called, isn't it? Like you call the Taliban one, isn't it? Right? I put it out there in my community page. In my community page, I talk about it, everything in details, right? So now, we all know, not only I have the video that I'm live streaming and talking about it, now I have it in my community page that I'm also telling everyone all about it. It's all about stories. Big John is Big John. There's nothing wrong with the name Big John, unless you got a Big John. And you've got a Big John, so what is wrong? Like John is in a smelly situation. He is in a smelly situation because the other one is a stinky one. I did talk about the panty and the bra before that I put up for auction. Red color one. I hang it on a line and ask everyone, anyone out there, hey, the bidding is on, auction. Who is going to buy? And then one of them say, I want to buy. And then he asked me, the question is that, is it stained? I say, yes, it's stained. And then the other question is that, does it smell? I say, yeah, very strong. And he said, no offer. He said no offer because the blood no one. He says too smelly, I cannot stand it. And it's somewhere in my live stream some time ago. You will find the sexy figures of one person in red bra and in red panty. That is the one. That is the streaming about the panty and the bra to be auctioned off. And I can tell you, nobody takes it. Only the crow takes it and make a nest for breeding the babies. I got all the fun. I always have fun with all these crazy people out there with all their crazy things that they're doing. And when they have all these type of crazy things they are doing, you'll find a lot of funny things that you can explain and very illogical in their brains as to what the hell did they come out from? I don't know. I couldn't understand myself. Where did they come from? Which part of the world that I encountered this kind of situation, this kind of characters, this kind of people out there? And it's totally hilarious because why? They make no sense, they cannot understand, and they question me as to what I'm talking about. And when I explained to them, they said, why did you not teach E.T. to behave? What the fuck? Am I behaving? What did I say wrong that I need to behave? You mean story I can't tell the way I want to tell? Did it hurts your bus? Huh? Did it hurt your ass? So, if it's not hurting you at all, and if you are not listening to it at all, why did you get so upset? Why did you get so upset? Because why? You like to listen to what I say. You like to find out what I say, isn't it? And when you find out and you're not happy with what I say and how I describe it, you get very upset. Like I found it out that you and your mama is the mistress of Big John together. That's what you say. You forgot, but you remove your videos, your live streaming in the afternoon. Exactly as you said it, you remove it. Is that not true? Right? Not true? Not true, how come your mom also appears in your chat? No wonder. No wonder you never get it correct. Because your mom is totally as crazy or as mad as you are. Same character, same kind of madness, same kind of sickness. Never understand anything at all. What the hell then you come to YouTube world for? You know, when you talk garbage, and you cannot make people understand, and you say everything that is not correct, all completely wrong, make no sense. I definitely got to teach you, got to educate you. Like you said, John, John, finance the daughter for what? To graduate as a doctor, right? Right? To be a doctor. But you got to remember that John is on government benefits. So if the fella is on government benefits, that means the fella got no money. And if the fella got no money and is on government benefits, you can apply to the government. The daughter can apply to the government to get scholarship, like I explained exactly like the teacher did. Because she is a single mom. What about you? Stupid! You are also same one, like your mom. You got a son, what, right? So you can apply, what? Not true? You must be so stupid, what? That you think I compare you to the teacher? You got no brains. You never know what I'm talking about. And you want to compare? What is there to compare when I'm telling you exactly what is it all about? And if you don't know how to apply for visa and you want to go to Netherlands, you don't know how to apply for visa and you want to go to Netherlands, and you know you cannot get out of Philippines if you are not married, because you got no money, you got no job, you got nothing, you're on government WD handout. Then I teach you, but you don't want to listen. I teach you. I say you go to the marriage registrar there and tell the officer there, hey officer, my boyfriend that is in Netherlands by the name John, and I am the mistress, and I want to go to Netherlands, but we are already engaged as a mistress, and now I want you to issue for me a certificate naming me as the mistress of John, so I can apply for a visa in the Netherlands embassy in the Philippines, so that I can get the visa and with my passport, I can fly to Netherlands, right? But you got to remember, minimum 3 months. You must have your passport valid for 3 months. If not, you cannot go. You cannot go if you don't have 3 months, right? So you're going to apply, then you can fly to Netherlands, right? John can send you the money, send you the ticket, then fly there, what? You don't want. Then you're completely stupid, what? You're dreaming, no money, no more fly, no meat, no more fly. Hello, Mommy May Maria, Captain Billy Jack, Uncle Iti. I don't have passport. No. Oh, Maria, don't apply for passport because if you travel around the Philippines on the same time zone, you can get jet lag, I remember she said she get jet lag traveling in the Philippines with the passport, can get jet lag. Be careful, don't apply for passport because when you travel around the Philippines, which you don't need it, you can get jet lag with the same time zone. What? I just explained to you. I just explained to you, Maria. See how crazy, how intelligent. I don't want to say anything. See how intelligent. You know what I get from out there. I will tell the story exactly as how I get it. You don't even need a passport when traveling just within the Philippines. I don't know, but you need one because then you can get jet lag. You need one, then you can get jet lag. Maria. Oh, that is hilarious, isn't it? In the history of aviation, Maria, in the history of aviation, this is the first time I understand how it works. This is the first time I understand how it works. That means, right, you don't have international flight and you don't have domestic flight. You have got only one type of flight, jet lag flights. And it's very, very hilarious and it's very, very educating. Oh, goodness. Jet lag flight. Yes, jet lag flight. You cannot get it in the whole of the world one. You can't get it all over the world, but you can get it in the Philippines because there's one YouTuber that is so clever and so intelligent and so brilliant that can explain to you that you need a passport in the Philippines and you travel in the same time zone and you can get jet lag. Hilarious, isn't it? There's a lot of it. If I were to tell you everything about what happened previous until now, you would be screwing your own head up. I don't know. I got no idea, but I definitely know there's one special flight called jet lag flight. I don't know. If you want to ask me, I do not know. I can only tell you it happens this way, and it actually happens this way as the person explained it this way. Do I need a passport to travel to Angeles City from Manila? Tommy, yes. Then you can get jet lag, like the Princess Anne said. The blood travel, use the passport to travel within the Philippines, and then the blood get jet lag. And like everyone knows, even Maria also know, my mommy may also know, you travel within the Philippines, you don't need a passport. But she said must have passport. Travel all PH, no passport. Right, I know. But this one in particular say he needs a passport, then they can get jet lag. What branch of science can exactly explain jet lag about jet lag flights? I don't know. You got to ask her because her brains function that way. You know, her brain function that way. And when people talk about jet lag, the fellow also talk about it like she knows everything about it, but she does not understand anything at all. That is why she got 1,000 certificates of all types. Now you know why. She got 1,000 certificates of all types, and she can explain everything to you. And honestly speaking, her explanation is so bizarre that I tell you, those that listen to it will be questioning themselves, are they mad or are the one that is doing the live streaming mad? Now you know it. Now you know it. Right? And it's really fun to know it, isn't it? I always say, some people out there that does not understand anything, know next to nothing, and they want to talk about everything like they knew all about it. And they can say anything they want about it. I don't know. What is that type of brains functioning like? I think, Bas, now you need passport Philippines. Yeah. You take the bus also, you need a passport to ride it also now. Oh, that is hilarious, isn't it? And don't worry. That is only one, The other one that is more hilarious is that if you're the OFW, overseas foreign workers. If you go over to Hong Kong to work, you go over to England, America, Europe, or wherever to work, right? And if you were to send money back to Philippines, to the Philippine banks, and she is the managing director of the bank, she will tell you what, when your money you send from Hong Kong back to the Philippines, it got to stay in the bank for 1 month before you can take it out. Is there such a ruling? Is there such a ruling? I find it very interesting to know that they have a new ruling that you keep the money in the bank for 1 month before you can take it out. You can find it in the playlist in one of my streaming that talk about it exactly as to what that is being explained to me. I tell you, and even a video about how she explained about it also. That is very hilarious. Japanese also need passport, Maria. Says Maria, Mami May. What? Don't ask me what. 1 month. Yeah. Don't ask me. Even buses require passport. Yes, I think bus now. Yeah, you got it all right. You get it all correct. And I don't know why. Someone got to explain to me why. Because I understand within domestic flight, you don't need any of the above, especially passport. Not to mention later she will say about visa. So she will say about visa. So I tell you. Use passport if you don't valid ID. Passport is only for your international usage. If you don't have a valid ID, even if you got a passport, the police will question you, where is your ID? They will question you because if you lost it, you got to report it. And you will have a document that you reported it and you got to go and make a new one. The passport is not going to be valid in your local country because the police will question you, where is your ID? And if you don't have an ID, then you are not a local. You got to be a foreigner because all the local will have an ID. And if you lost it, you got to report it. That's the fact of it. That will make me cry and just resort to walking because I don't have passport. Yeah, Maria. Yeah, then you'll be walking. Right? A very sad part of life, isn't it? If that's the case, correct or not? But some people out there never understand, cannot understand. Sis Maria. Oh, Mommy May is also laughing. Oh, I tell you, it's hilarious. A lot of things she says make no sense. Doesn't have any concrete usage at all. You cannot apply to anything that you want to use. Not to mention that at one time she also say something about, what is it? Visa. About Netherlands. Netherlands, the boyfriend from Netherlands got to come to Philippines a few times before the fella can apply for a visa and can go to Netherlands. But knowing fully well, you Filipinos all, you cannot apply for a visa and fly to Netherlands if you are not working, if you are on, what is that, PWD, what is that, financing, the government that pays you to get to live, right, because you're not working. And if you got no money, how are you going to travel? You can't travel. And if you're not married to any foreigners, like she explained, got to come here to the Philippines a few times before the fella can get married, can get a visa. What is the shit she's talking about? If John fly over to Philippines, then the next day get her to the marriage registrar, registered as husband and wife, then you got a husband and wife already, what? And you can apply for a passport, and you say, this is my wife, the Filipino, as the wife, and now I'm married to John. You can apply, and then you can fly out together with him. Not a problem. But she says, John got to come to the Philippines a few times before the fella can get a visa. Then only the fella can go to the Philippines. And then the fella got to study Dutch language. Oh my God! Where the hell did she get all that kind of information? Passport holder, but never tried to fly other country. She cannot fly out. She cannot fly out of the Philippines. You cannot fly also. Because when you go to the immigration, you want to get out of the Philippine government will ask you, where are you going? The question is, where are you going? Do you have any job that are you working in the Philippines? Do you own any property in the Philippines? Because they want to make sure that you come back. They want to make sure that you come back. And they want to make sure that when you travel out of the Philippines, you got the money to spend and you won't get into trouble in other countries. And that is a fact, what? Because you travel to any country, you must have money with you. And you think she got money? Yeah. I forgot. I'm proud. My home. No rent. No rent, right? Not fake, real. She got money. But is it in her name? Is it in her name, the property? I doubt that it's hers because she's on people with weird disorder. Yeah, PWD, hand out, and you think she got money to travel? Even the fella want to go on, on traveling and so on. The fella got to ask, who? Miko, Big Ego, and so on to send the fella money. And then also the fella get from what? Mommy May also some money for expenses and so on to travel. That means she got no money, what? And if she got no money, how is she going to travel out of Philippines? Right? Scary. You got no money, what? So why you apply for the passport for what? Knowing fully well you cannot get out of Philippines, what? Not true. It is very true. You can try. Come over to Malaysia. My house is so big. In the mall. You forget I got a big mall. We can stay there. We can stay there. We can eat there. We can sleep there. They got all the restaurant, all the what? You know, all the boutique that sell clothing and so on. You want to be so beautiful. You want to be the princess. You can stay there. You got all the toys to play. You say that one is my house, what? Right? Why don't you come here? Fly over to Malaysia, see you can or not. Immigration makes me scared my first time out of country. You got to have to prove that you will come back home and not to hunt for job illegally in other countries, right? That is true. A lot of question, correct. Oh, can I visit you, uncle, in your mall there in Malaysia? No problem. You're welcome, Maria. You're welcome. No problem. But some people are so stupid that think that we are stupid, that we do not know or do not understand anything at all. I got to say one thing only. She is completely nuts. That's why I say, the fella got Mastromania problem. The fella got Mastromania problem. That one is in my community page. I print out together 6 pages of what the article that you can read about the symptoms and all that happens and how they get contracted with it, and how the brains behave, how are their characters, their behavior, everything is explained over there. Everything. And she is exactly the one. That's why I asked whether she's abused or not when she grows up, when the fella is a little toddler growing up, whether she's abused or not by their family. And if she is abused and have this type of problem, she got to go to the mental institution to have the fella checked to find out what is her disorder, other than the fella is PWD, which is a disabilities payment for her to survive in the Philippines. But I guess she only wants the money to go traveling. That's why she knows about jet lag. That's why she knows about jet lag. And it's very, very amusing how she found it out. And the way the fella explained is even more hilarious to everyone out there, rather than to herself, that she does not understand what is the meaning behind it. Well, very funny, isn't it? I told you, you enjoy all the hilarious things. I can find it out for you. Jet lag in the imagination. I don't know. And I wouldn't want to find out also. Because if I were to find it out, I tell you, my brain will go bonkers, like a bubble head. Because we all know what is jet lag all about, but she does not understand what is jet lag all about. And when you cannot understand what is jet lag all about, you got a problem. You have a problem. But to those frequent travelers that travels every day, or should I say very often, all over the world and so on, they will never have this kind of problems. They will only have one thing: sleeping problem. That is called sleeping disorder, because of the time zone, different time of the day, different time of the night, that they got to accommodate to their body, and they find that will be a problem to them. Hello, same time zone jet lag. My dearest Estella is here. Hello, Estella. Oops, I'm late. Good afternoon, dear Ichi. Yes. Right? There's no way you can get it one, unless you're of a different time zone, like you're traveling about 18-20 hours in a different time zone. That means from morning you go there, you reach in the night, or you reach at the same morning. Because if here at night, the other part of the world is morning. But if you were to travel here at night and you reach there at night, then it's just that which part, how are you going around it? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Which way are you flying? Knowing that the flight pattern of certain, most of the airlines, they only fly mostly in one direction, because the other part of the world are all ocean, very big ocean, and they don't travel to that area, because it's unknown territory, and they don't want to venture into unknown territory. That is the problem. That's why when you see all the flying, the flying line, what is that? indicators of all the airlines that's going here and there with all their arrows and planes shooting left and right and so on, you'll find that certain part of the world, there are only very minimum airlines that is traveling to that area. Because why? It's not a safe place to travel, some of it. Funny, I never had jet lag. I am a flight sleeper. I'm a light sleeper, however. That's good for you. That's good for you. But usually when you have jet lag, you're talking about 18 to 24 hours difference. That will give you a problem with jet lag and so on, because like you travel into time zone. So when you're traveling into time zone, that means reaching on the same day and at the same time, because over here now it's already Monday night. Over in your place there now it's only Monday morning. Right? Here Monday night, there is Monday morning. So if you were to fly Monday night here and then you reach there Monday morning, that means you're chasing after the time, then you can have that problem about sleeping. But if you are a regular traveler that travels all over the world and you are always hitting on the time zone, the only problem is that you will have a sleeping disorder, because your body cannot recognize the time. You cannot recognize the time. And when you cannot recognize the time, you're sleeping on a different set time that your body is accommodated to it, then it becomes a body disorder for you, that you cannot sleep. That's all. But you will recover after 1 or 2 days. Not a problem. That's how humans are made. We adjust to it. We get used to it. So when you get used to it, it wouldn't be a problem. But you are talking about 2 to 3 hours different. There's nothing that can happen to you. It's just that your hours of sleeping is either you go earlier to bed or you go later to bed because of the different in time zone. That's about all. Nothing else. But after a few days, you also recover. You adjust to it also. That's all. That's very simple. But someone out there that is talking about craziness, like traveling domestically in the Philippines, they can have jet lag, because the holds a passport and the travel within the Philippines, and the can get jet lag. But the do not understand the difference within a domestic flight and an international flight. That's why the can have jet lag flight. How can one have jet lag going to the next state, I wonder? You should also wonder, how is one person traveling within the Philippines get jet lag too? Now, dearest Estella, that would be more hilarious, because when you travel domestically, you need passport also. Wow! You travel domestically, you need passport too. Wow, that is one international class of traveling. And a passport also. Wow, amazing. Yeah, you got it correct. You got it correct. And what the hell the want the passport for when the don't go international flight at all? I wonder, what is she trying to prove? You mean you need a passport to travel within the Philippines? And like they say, need a passport to travel in the bus? Need a passport to travel in the tutut? Jeepney? My goodness. That is how hilarious some people out there that thinks that they know everything, but they do not understand. They do not understand at all. Then this is a brain that is very childish. Or should I say, completely bubblehead. Never understand anything at all. A complete bubblehead. And that's all I can say. I don't know. I never come across one as stupid as this one. Yeah. And she always used the word, are you scared? And I find the word very interesting. And I go look into Mistromania that is posted now in my community page as to the symptoms of what is it all about. And I can tell you one thing. She's being abused when she grows up. That's why she's like this. She's being abused. No love, no motherly love, no fatherly love, nothing at all. And that is what happens. Right now, we found out that the mother and daughter happens to be the mistress to the same one Big John. Yeah, the mother and the daughter happens to be together as mistresses to the Big John. The fella don't like Big E, the fella like Big John. Right? Scary skate. You like Big John, isn't it? Now you have one. Don't say you cannot get it. Now you have it. Excuse me. Now you got it. Now you understand what is it all about. So don't talk about adultery if you don't know what is it all about. Because you happen to be involved in one and you call others. You call others out. What the hell? Why don't you admit yourself that you are one and just keep your mouth shut up? Keeping it in the family good. Ha 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 ha. Polygamist. Right? Correct what? How do you all share together? Actually, the other word for it is, there's another word for it. I cannot remember offhand. There's another word for it. That is even worse than what is being described. But since it's not that way around, and they are both sharing one guy together, and they are both mistresses to the person. Incest, correct. Incest. They are both in one person. I guess they got to ask themselves, what is wrong with their brains? What is wrong with their brains? And this is what is actually happening. This is exactly what happens. I can tell you they will deny it. They say it never happens. Because, like I explained, one man in the Philippines marry two wives. One man can only marry one wife. But somehow this man managed to marry two wives. And the poodle one, the mother is the second wife. But the poodle got a problem. The poodle son cannot go with the mother to the school to have the son registered. You know who? The sister. The sister. And I don't know how did they do it. I'm just wondering, why did the boy got the sister name in the certificate and not the mother name in the certificate? But then I know nothing. Bigamy, yes, more than one is bigamy. Yeah. But then I think I don't know. When you're entering into a relationship with mother and daughter into one person, maybe it's polygamist. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I doubt that I'm wrong because it does explain that way. It does explain that way. Bigamy, maybe it's more than one with someone else other than of the family line. Could be. Well, I can check it out. I know how to check it out. I can find it out, all the answers. Very easy. You know, I can get all kinds of answers. I can get all kinds of answers. But I'm so hilarious to know that there are some people out there that are totally nuts. Never know anything and want to explain everything. And when I explain, they say I'm attacking. And I mean, what should I say? Comparing. But I'm giving them ideas. And they say, oh, I'm not giving ideas. I'm comparing the flour with someone else. My God. You see, their brains cannot function. And when a person cannot function, this is what happened. This is what happened when the brains don't function. That's all I got to say. That's all it is. Just have fun. Just enjoy the laughter and all the silliness that's available where you can find in the YouTube world. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. Just have fun. And if the fun is not enough, go find more fun elsewhere. Don't get upset at all. And if you are upset with what I say, don't come here. Go elsewhere. Because my fun sometimes can go haywire, totally screwed up your brain, totally get you mad, totally get you insane, totally get you bonkers, and you can get a bubble head out of it. That's what I do best. Maria, what happened? You turn green. You turn green, Maria. Yeah, you turn green if you go to that channel and listen to what she got to say. You become an alien, like I am. You become. Excuse me. You will become an alien because why? The answers and the question being given out there, you'll find that it is totally, completely, real stupid. Real stupid. Really? Mommy May. Mommy May is having a lot of fun listening to the crazy thing that I'm explaining. But I still want to visit your mall. No problem. My mall is just across my house only, not very far. Take you less than 5 minutes or maybe about 5 minutes walking. Walking there, and you can have all the nice food. You can have all the nice clothing. You can have almost anything you want to buy out there. Yeah, you can almost have anything you want to buy out there. And it's a nice mall. And it's 10 stories in total build up. 10 stories. I need to go shopping. I have no shopping, not shop in a month. Oh, my tragedy. Well, dearest Estella, just take it slow and easy, no hurry. Yes, you need to go shopping. But at the same time, you also need to take care of yourself. Take it easy. Don't have to hurry. You got all the time in the world to go shopping. You have all the time in the world. It's just that if you are in a hurry, you wear out yourself, and that is not really fun. If you take it as a stroll, go shopping happily, take your own sweet time, you'll find that you enjoy it more. You make me laughing. Why not? Because I tell you what, my story is crazy one. I got all sorts of story that is so crazy one. You never come across things that is so crazy that you can laugh. You are not the only one. Sheer Spencer also say I'm crazy because I can tell a crazy story. Yes, I need to tell crazy story to make you all happy. If not, what the hell YouTube is for? Have great little man ready for school. That is always a big job. IQ. Maria so enjoying it, right? That is very true. Like I said, I like laughter. I like enjoyment. I like always to be happy. I like to make people happy. I don't like to make people get upset. But yeah, sometimes I make animated craziness out of it during my streaming and so on. You know, it's just all for fun. You mean it's real? Laughing is good for your health. Definitely. Laughing is good for your health. That's one thing I do. And I tell you, if you want me to go up to the stage and talk nonsense, and make people laugh, I can do it. I don't have the problem. I don't have the stage fright problem. Because some people, they go up to the stage, they stammer, they don't know what to talk, they don't know what to say. And then when they cannot control, then they stammer, and then they cannot, what is that, speak also, and that's become a problem. But it's just that when you go on stage, you got to look at all the audience around you and see what is happening. And when you see what is happening, and you interact with what they are trying to say or what they are trying to do, and you make use of it together and have fun, I tell you, you have all the crowd there making all kinds of funny things for you to talk about, and you'll be enjoying it. And for all you know, 1 hour is not enough to talk about it. That's what you do. I do have stage fright, uncle. I usually stutter when I speak in public. Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem. This is called self-confidence. Self-confidence in a way that you got to know the people out there. You don't have to be afraid of them. You just take them as normal people that come to listen to what you got to say, and then you just say good morning, good afternoon, or whatever it is, and start by saying the weather is fine and whatever, and then what is happening, and then after, all of a sudden you find that someone is talking about something else, and then you say, what about it? Then you pick up the subject, and it can keep on changing, because once the audience interact with you, they will want to interact more. They will want to tell you more and ask you more. But you got to speak in generally, whether you know it, you don't know it, it's okay. You just got to be honest. You say, I'm not sure about it. The question that you ask me, maybe someone else in the audience can help you out, and someone will talk out. Someone will give you an answer. And that's how you interact. And once you interact, when you get used to it, it's very easy. You don't have to be afraid. I have never been afraid. I don't know why. That's why when I do my live streaming, you can go back to my first live streaming, and you will never see a stammer at all, or I lost, how do I say, lost my speeches and lost what I got to say. But initially, when I started it, yeah, I did write down what I want to say. Because in the initial stage, because someone is attacking me, when I'm doing live streaming, someone is talking about it long ago, where they post in their posting and so on, and I extract it all out about what they call me, what they say about me. Then I go to the live streaming, I talk about it. And they appears in the live streaming and question me. And that's exactly how it happens. Then you answer back. I'm used to talking in front of a lot of people, have the people laugh, and you and not all, and not at you is fun. Yeah, that's how you interact. And when you can interact, you got no problem. You have no problem. It's just like you do live stream. If you do live stream, you got to read what is written there. And then you interact with it. Either you make a joke out of it, or you question it, or you laugh at it. Then it's all fun. Not a problem. Because you can get used to it. And it's very easy to do it. Not very hard. It's very easy. It's just that don't worry you make mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes also I lost, like I want to pronounce the word, I lost it also. And when I lost it, I stop and then I repeat again. Because why? Your brain and your tongue sometimes don't go in sequence or in sync together. You think and then you talk. And when you talk, you cannot pronounce it correctly. Then you got to repeat exactly what you want to say. It's okay, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it. I did it. I sometimes also lost what I want to pronounce, what I want to say, because, how do I say, grammatically it's wrong. And when grammatically it's wrong, I know it's wrong, then I got to correct it. And that's how you got it corrected. Because your brain doesn't want to think that way. Because I'm multilingual. And when you are multilingual, you have that problem. It all boils down to multilingual because translation inside the brain. And when you translate, you cannot say exactly what you want to say. But it's not a problem. That's why I can speak in English, I can speak in other languages, and so on. Because I'm used to it. I'm multilingual. I can speak about 4 to 5 dialects at the same time if you want. But if I'm speaking in English, I speak all in English. And if I'm speaking in one particular language, I speak in one particular language. But you know before, there's one Nina, Naina that is from from the Indonesia. She speaks Indonesians, and I speak back to her in Indonesians because that is their language, and I can understand what she writes, and I can answer to her. Well, you can have multilingual, not a problem. Like Estella, Estella is also multilingual. She can speak Hungarian. She can also speak English, right? And I don't know any other languages that you have. It's up to you. Whichever languages you're good at, it's good for you. More than one is always better than just one. More than one is always just better than just one. And that's all for tonight. It's already 1 hour 26 minutes, 1 hour 27 minutes coming up. Very fast. Well, we don't have jet lag, one thing. We don't need to behave because I don't behave. You can say whatever you want. Use all kinds of languages as you want. I cannot speak sweet skate language. Oh, that one I know. That one I know because I read also sometimes. I understand. I cannot understand what is being said. Whether it's she is asking herself or she's asking all of us. Because her interpretation is she questions herself. She does not question us. That's the problem. So when you question yourself, that's why the question become an answer to her. And when it become an answer to her, we cannot answer it. Because you know you already put the answer out there. But how are you going to question it? That's why a lot of them don't understand what she's speaking. Exactly. Like I said, her mother teaches her. Her mother teaches her super good class 1 English. And most of us out here cannot understand what she writes or what she says. That's all. Most of us don't understand what she writes and what she says. Even what I say out there, she also questions. I give her example, she think I'm comparing. What the hell it is? And we now ask her about the John, Apple and so on. Why is the talking about John, Apple and so on? Who the hell cares whether he got apple or he got oranges? Maybe he got 2 little coconuts down his between the legs. What the got to tell us about it? Who the hell cares? Is it that relevant, that important, that you got to specifically say that Apple Mac? Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares what you want to tell us? You mean Apple Mac is really great? You must be totally stupid, isn't it? Go and look for Supercom computers. Not Apple Mac. Apple Mac is nothing. Supercom computers that got 256 RAM. 256 RAM. You're going to ask what's the price like instead of you going to talk about Apple Mac. You're damn stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. I doubt that Devler know what is 256 all about. That's one thing for sure. That's one thing for sure. Because then she wouldn't know what type of processor you need for that kind of, or for that much RAM inside it. She's bubblehead. That's why I say she's totally stupid. Comparing what Apple Mac, just bonkers. Well, 1.5 hour. She'll be streaming again early in the morning at 3 a.m., telling us that we are telling lies. All the real talks that's not true. All the real words that's not true. And she will say that, trust me, what ET is saying are all garbages. That's one thing for sure. Because she cannot understand at all. So thank you all, everyone. Tommy, Estella, Maria, Mami May, Internet Monster, Internet Monster. And then who is here? Someone other than Internet Monster? I cannot remember. I cannot remember. Anyway, Captain Billy Jack. Anyway, thank you all for dropping by to listen to some of the hilarious brains that works out there that we know is not working perfectly, or should I say completely nuts, but it's just all for fun. We have it for fun. But in between the fun, someone will be streaming again and say that we are totally crazy, talking about all these crazy subjects, which definitely think we are totally mad people out here. But it's okay, just let it be. We enjoy it. We just have fun with it. And wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, and over here is already good night. I see you again tomorrow, whether it's in the morning or in the evening, whichever. Let's have fun. God bless you all. Take care of your health. And be happy. Love you all. Bye-bye.